You could see Jalen Carter's two brain cells just firing on all cylinders last night during Spitgate. This man, Dak Prescott, right, like a normal person, stepped past his players, didn't want to spit on their feet, didn't want to spit on their jerseys. By the way, people saying Dak Prescott started this. You have the same amount of brain cells as Jalen Carter. Stepped past him, spit on the ground, and then Jalen Carter's brain cells just going back and forth like this. Oh, Dak Prescott just tried to spit on me. Let me step up and spit on him on live television in front of the ref. Not the sharpest tool in the shed, ladies and gentlemen. But that being said, this NFL kickoff was everything we could have wanted. Dallas Cowboys, Philadelphia Eagles, division rivals battling on the gridiron. And it always seemed like the 8.5-point spread Vegas gave the Eagles was absolutely ridiculous. There was no way they were going to cover that, right? This game had ups and downs from the beginning. Spitgate, Cowboys defense kind of showing up here and there. Let's talk about the Cowboys run game, right? Something that I thought was going to be absolutely non-existent this season. Javonte Williams out of nowhere comes out and everyone's like, whoa, you look a lot better than you did on the Denver Broncos against the team. Yes, Jalen Carter was out. They still got guys that can rotate in, they can rotate out. Looked a lot better than we thought it was going to be. Miles Sanders, yes, you cost the Dallas Cowboys the game. When Jaden Blue comes back, you will probably be immediately cut from the team. I'm not going to lie. I would actually move Maffa back up. When Jalen Blue comes back, Miles Sanders, you got to go, bro. You got to go. And for it to be, bro, and for it to be against the Eagles that you fumble on the goal, like what? You're one touch that game? How many touches did he get that game, chat? How many touches did he get that game? Hold on. Can I see rushing? Miles Sanders. One touch. Oh, my bad. 4 carries. 53 yards. Okay. And a fumble. So, massive loss right there. I actually thought Javonte Williams had more than 54 yards on 15 carries. That being said, this run game looked a lot better than we thought it was going to be. And then the defense, it did start slow. They couldn't stop a nosebleed. Saquon Barkley literally bouncing off of people. I mean, he looked like he was in a video game. He looked like, he's on the cover of Madden. He looked like he was playing Madden. But when I tell you, when you look at this team, this Cowboys defense, you went and got rid of Micah Parsons, which, by the way, if I have to hear about Micah Parsons one more time during a Cowboys game, I'm going to lose my absolute mind. Y'all are comparing Micah Parsons trade to Luka Doncic trade. Nothing of the sort. Micah Parsons is not to Dallas what Luka was to Dallas. So I don't want to hear you compare this man that's hurt every season, putting up duds on the scoreboard down the stretch, to a guy that carried a team to the NBA Finals. Don't want to hear it ever again. Please quit comparing that top 3 player in the league to a guy that I really don't think deserved top player in the league money. So that's just my take on that. The Dallas Cowboys defense looked different. Even with Mike out there, you were not containing Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts last night, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about the stats. Let's look at the stats real quick. Let's get them pulled up. Jalen Hurts, which, of course, didn't pass a lot. Who expected him to? A.J. Brown got locked up. A.J. Brown got put in the clamps. He got put in the seat belt, ladies and gentlemen. We have Jalen Hurts, 153 passing yards with 62 rushing yards. Looking like an MVP season starting as we speak. If I were to go put money on a Jalen Hurts MVP, which I might do, I have faith in it. 2 rushing touchdowns, no passing touchdowns, 152 passing, 62 rushing, Saquon 60 rushing. The team is looking good. Got a bunch of guys incorporated in the passing game. We have John Dotson, 59 yards. We have Dallas Goedert, 44 yards. Saquon got some receptions. Smitty got some receptions, 16 yards. A.J. Brown, 1 catch, 8 yards. What's new? A.J. Brown's kind of a diva to me, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not going to lie. A.J. Brown is kind of overrated to me, right? But Jalen Hurts going out there doing what he needed to do, protecting the ball. One thing Philly loves to do at the beginning of the season is not protect that rock. They went out there, they protected the ball. Now, the Dallas Cowboys secondary was getting torched. I'm not going to lie. Their run defense was getting torched. There were some bright spots in it, though, ladies and gentlemen. When they came back from half, when they came back from the rain delay, you could see they were starting to fire through some gaps. They were starting to get some pass rush on Jalen Hurts. But the thing about Jalen Hurts, when you get the pass rush on him, he's getting out that pocket. He's getting out that pocket. He's making you miss big made misses. One to seal the game away against the Dallas Cowboys. You love to see it. Jalen Hurts on an MVP season run. CeeDee Lamb. I get it. Game one, getting banged up out there all game. And we can't, it's hard to put it all on CD, right, ladies and gentlemen? It's hard to put all the blame on Cedric Lamb because 7 receptions, 110 yards. George Pickens, next closest receiver, 3 receptions, 30 yards. I feel like Dak was doing good looking on the field. CeeDee's just always there. He's always open. CeeDee could have went for 200 yards this game. CeeDee had four, not even bad passes. One pass, this man right here hits him in the face mask. Hits him in the face mask. Another one, catches in stride, loses the ball. Another one, catches in stride, pops the ball up, almost intercepted. And last but not least, game on the line, 4th down. Dak put it out there a little bit. There was a little tug on the arm. I'm not gonna lie. Eagles are dirty. The Eagles are one of the dirtiest teams in the league. It's fun to watch. It's hard to watch. You love it. You hate it. I love the passion they come with. I love the passion the Eagles come with. That being said, CeeDee laid out for the ball, hit him in the hands, should have caught it, didn't catch it. Game on the line. It's over. 4 major dropped passes. And let's talk about Dak Prescott's performance, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go on over here to Dakota Wayne Prescott. 21 of 34, 188 yards. No touchdowns, no rushing, no passing. Played a great game. He hit several people. Dak should have had well close to 300 passing yards. 4 drops by CeeDee Lamb. I think a drop in the end zone by their tight end. I want to say another drop in the end zone at some point. Just a lot of dropped passes, a lot of bad plays, fumbles. Cowboys got to tighten it up. The 7.5 line they gave for the Cowboys this season, the over is looking delicious if you put some money on it. The over's looking delicious. If you put some money on it, I think they're going to win over that. This team looked a lot better than I thought it was. The defense can always be fixed. The defense is always going to get better as the season goes on, as long as they stay healthy. I think they're going to mesh better. I think they're going to get things going. Your young guys are going to set in, and they're going to learn the NFL atmosphere, and they're going to be just okay. Now, that Eagles defense, that secondary was getting torched. CeeDee Lamb was having his way. George Pickens was having his way. The tight ends were having their way. Something about this Eagles defense, and I say every year the Eagles start slow, the Chiefs start slow. It's okay. It all matters what you do in December and January, right? It all matters what you do to get there and then what you do when you're there. So both teams, I think, are going to be okay. I still think the Cowboys probably miss the playoffs. They're going to have to win some of these big games down the stretch. And they got a lot of big games down the stretch, ladies and gentlemen. So, amazing NFL opener. What I want y'all to do down in the comments, let me know your favorite takeaway, your favorite downfall of both these teams. Make sure you hit that like, hit that follow button, subscribe, whatever platform you're seeing this on, and let me know your predictions. If you're seeing this before the Chiefs and Chargers, we will be back to talk about that game. Hit that like, hit that follow button, and we will see you in the next video.